What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to Raw with April Duran. We have such an amazing show this evening, and we also have a giveaway from WholeLifeSoaps.com. So make sure you stay tuned for details on that and how to call in. We have Paul from Quetzalcoatl. Oh my God, I said I was going to pronounce it right.
You got it.
Quetzalcoatl.
You got it.
Quetzalcoatl Band. They're an amazing band. Yes, that name is Aztec, correct?
Right. Now
and see, I feel like a dumb Mexican now for sure, for not even pronouncing it. What? Okay, before we go any further, because we're going to have to play a commercial from our sponsor, Hotbox Vintage. But before we do so, Quetzalcoatl is, what kind of dialect is that?
Nahuatl. Or Nahuatl.
Oh, with the L at the end.
L at the end.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to jump into that because I have so many questions, especially because I've taken Chicano classes and I should know all about this, but I don't. But first, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Hotbox Vintage, out in South Pasadena.
Hi, I'm Delilah, and I own Hotbox Vintage in South Pasadena, California. At Hotbox, our goal is curating vintage pieces that you can't live without. Our collection includes everything from the 1940s to even the early 2000s. What excites us is eclectic and unconventional style, since there's no one-size-fits-all approach to fashion. Hotbox is priced for accessibility so that literally anyone can discover some vintage gems of their own. Plus, it's sustainable. Find us on Instagram and use code RAGHOUSE at checkout for 20% off your first order at hotboxvintage.com.
That's right. Make sure you jump on hotboxvintage.com. I'm so excited. They just had a sidewalk sale on Sunday, Paul, and there was a huge line. You have to check it out. It's in South Pasadena. Punch in the promo code RAGHOUSE and your first purchase, and you'll get 20% off. Okay, enough of all that. What's up, Paul? How are you doing, buddy?
Great.
We're on lockdown again, huh?
I know. I was watching the news this morning, and all of a sudden, no more restaurants. Takeout,
gyms.
Right?
Takeout's fine. Drive-through,
no
fast
gyms. We back to when did all this begin?
March.
Back to March.
Back to March, man. It's pretty scary. And you know what? I was just talking to Richard, our tech engineer, and I said, "Are you surprised?" And he said, "Nah." And you know what? I am not surprised either, but I didn't think it was going to happen. You know, like I was on the fence, like whether or not we were going to go on lockdown. But, you know, it does make sense because everyone's out there, you know, doing their thing, not wearing masks. I know everywhere we go, we wear masks and we keep our distance, but I see those people still congregating without masks. And it is what it is, you know.
That makes it kind of tough to control the spread.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then I've seen other people, in fact, even when you buy food, be very safe. You gotta be careful because some of the people that are making your food, like they'll have the mask like
under their nose.
Yeah, and they're like breathing in your nachos.
I know, putting their mocos all over everything. And you know what? I saw that one. What is it called? That joke thing or whatever, where it says, "If you wear your mask like this, this is how you wear your chonies." And I was like, "That's exactly right.
Yes,
like you're not protecting anything, buddy. Like what the heck?"
Yeah, I saw that. That's hilarious.
So if you're just tuning in, Raw with April Duran. I love interviewing and promoting singers and bands. We have Quetzalcoatl, and he even wrote it down, and I love the name. Paul, it's an amazing name. So
thank you.
Let's jump into exactly. I just want to know who created this name and what does it mean?
Well, we didn't create the name. The name's been around for many.
Who knows what?
Hundreds of years. But you know, back in 2014 and 2015, I was going to college. Mm-hmm. I stopped playing music. Yeah. I was in another band called The Burning Bed a long time ago, and it was just straight alternative rock. But when I was going to college, I was thinking, you know, what if we could combine like cumbia music with like rock music, you know?
And those are big sellers. Latin rock is huge.
It is. So I was like always thinking, I would always think, how come there aren't bands like Santana anymore? Like, you know, like in the 70s, there was a big explosion of Latin rock and then it kind of just faded away.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that would be kind of cool, but it would need to be more modernized. You know, with
definitely.
I don't want to say newer influences, but, you know, get some of the newer influence, some of the newer bands that came out and combine them with some of the newer Spanish-speaking bands and see what we can get, you know. So after a while messing around playing the guitar and trying to come up with ideas, I came out with a little rhythmic cue that I did that just was enough rhythmically like Latin, but still it could be, to the listener, it could sound like a rock,
alternative
rock,
or something.
Right. And then I thought about Quetzalcoatl. Why? Because Quetzalcoatl is the feathered serpent. It's a major god in the Aztec pantheon. So I figured, that's the biggest god in the Native American cultures of the Mesoamerica and all the way down to South America. So I figured that would be the perfect example of what we're trying to do, which was combine Latin music, but at the same time combining Mesoamerican rhythms from our people, the Aztec, the Maya, the Toltecs, Olmecs, all of that, with modern instruments, electric guitars and all that.
Good idea.
And hopefully it would get somebody's ear.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty good,
It's interesting.
Although I will say a lot of times we get that where people are like, how do you pronounce your name?
Well, of course. I mean, we're talking about a dialect that happened so long ago, especially by the Aztecs. Now, I know I took some Chicano studies classes.
Where did you take them?
Chaffee College, and then when I lived up in Santa Barbara at the community college up in Santa Barbara, which is gorgeous, such a good college to go to. But most of you know, or maybe don't know, but the Aztec culture was very violent. There was the stairs where they did a lot of, they just killed people,
They sacrificed the people.
And so the stairs were definitely stained in red, but they were very, very smart. They had libraries. They had, running water throughout their town. And when the Spaniards cruised in, and again, this is in the book, so you give and take of what you want to believe.
Yeah, I think every culture has pros and cons, no matter what.
But that's us, though. That's
us. I don't want to get too deep into it, but but it had its pros, it had its cons. I mean, the architecture.
Oh yeah, I'm not even trying to say it was bad.
The architecture was great, and then they had a very here in the Americas, in this continent, they were the ones who established school was mandatory. So all the kids had to go to school. Their knowledge of the cosmos, their knowledge of the zero was there. The aqueducts they built.
Yes, the aqueducts and the running water.
The city Tenochtitlan, which was the capital of the Aztec Empire, was bigger than Rome, bigger than London.
Have you been there?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Yeah, I went to the pyramids too.
We actually toured.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we actually toured
I
there.
bet you they loved you.
Yeah, they liked us. Can't complain.
Yeah,
there
that's
was
great.
There was a little difference too. It's just weird because they're kind of like, well, you guys aren't really like Mexican.
Well, it's like La Bamba.
Yeah.
When you said, when you're Mexican American, you don't fit in Mexico, you don't fit in the U.S. We're just like kind of here.
That. Yeah, exactly. It was funny.
But it's fun and it's cool. And that's why we're called the cosmic, we're the cosmic race, because so many people came in, raped and pillaged Mexico. So once in a while you'll get like a redhead Mexican with freckles. You're like, where did that come from?
Right.
Or, a blonde Mexican.
Well, one thing a lot of people don't know too is that, I think we're Latin, Hispanic, or Native, whatever you want to call yourself. We have people of all shades, sizes, colors, pigmentations. We have blondes, blue eyes,
cosmic race.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Yeah. So we have Paul, the singer of Quetzalcoatl. I'm going to get it by the end of this. Quetzalcoatl Band. They're really cool, very different. And you guys just came out with a brand new album, full length. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we just released our new album. It's called Rise of the People of the Sun.
Love it. Like Rage Against the Machine song. This is for the people of the sun.
For the people of the sun. Exactly. I love that album, by the way. Evil Empire.
Yeah. I think we all do. And their comeback.
Yeah, man.
But this is about you. We'll talk about Rage some other day.
We'll talk about Rage. Yeah. So, it's got 12 new tracks on there.
That's a big, that's like a major, lots of work behind it.
It is. It is our second full-length album. Our first full-length album was like
Congratulations.
This is the second one. It's got many songs. Right now we're promoting our first single, which is Sochi. And our second single we just released a video for that one. It's called Mother Earth.
I saw that.
You did? Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Awesome.
I was actually playing it. We were driving, I forget where we were driving, just the other day. And so I had it in the car playing and my whole family was watching it. And
cool.
Yeah, you had a lot of people involved.
We did.
Yeah, it was cool. Where were you at? It was at a park or
Fairmount Park.
And that's over
Riverside.
Yeah. Okay.
Off of Market, off of the 60 freeway.
I was thinking, is that because I've been to Chicano Park down in San Diego?
Oh, yeah.
I wish they had something like that up here.
I know.
Think they would?
It's a matter of time. And our music video for Sochi was actually filmed at Chicano Park.
Oh, it was. Okay, cool.
Yeah, with all the lowriders and everything.
I love it.
Cool.
I love it. Yeah, so Paul, okay, so you guys have a lot of things going on right now. In the midst of COVID, I mean, creatives are being creative. And you're still creating. You still have the ability to record. Thank God for, all the awesome tech stuff. So they just came out with a full-length album. Now, how long did this take? I know this just didn't happen when COVID started.
Right.
Yeah.
The album, I will say, as opposed to the first album we released, it took longer to put together. The first album, it was more or less kind of like, I recorded it and I produced it. I engineered it. I mastered it.
It was all you.
It was all me. The second album, I was like, all right, guys. So this time around, we're going to all sit down.
Yeah, because there's like 10 of you.
Yeah. So we're going to all.
Let's say the names of the band members. I'm sorry, right here.
That's all right. That's good. So we have obviously me. Me on guitar and vocals. Then we have Anomaly Productive. He raps, he sings.
Nice.
He plays guitars, he plays keyboards, and does a little percussion.
Awesome.
And then we have Guillermo Mota. He does percussion. We have Dino. He does bass guitar. And then we have Jesse Two Feather Melendrez on the drums.
Two Feather Melendrez.
His nickname's Two Feather.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he American Indian also?
Yeah,
the mixture.
We're all native.
Yeah, we're all just a big old family, man.
Yes,
out here.
Exactly.
So sorry to interrupt you. So,
okay.
Please go on. So the full length album. This was a compilation of all of you.
Right. I brought in most of the songs, but we actually collaborated on the other half of the album. We have a lot of songs where we collaborated, and Anomaly actually contributed 3 or 4 songs, I believe. So there's like a mixture. Some of we did on our own, some we did as a band, some we did Anomaly by himself. And then on top of that, we kind of like, everybody in the band this time around had more input, like, tweak this, move this, in the production stage. So it was longer because, when you have so many people in the band, you don't, it's not like Nirvana where you have 3 people, you have a big group of people. Like now, somebody's like, add more cowbell. Somebody's like, add more guitar. Or
I don't like this.
I don't like that. Right. So it's longer, but in the long run, it sounds better because there's more ears listening to it. And more ears being, how can I say, when you're kind of like being more like picky about it. So
it helps.
It helps because now the finished product, even though it took a little bit over a year, like a year and a half to. So
you probably just started when I saw you at NAMM that one time, huh?
We were in the middle. We were in the middle of doing all that. Yeah. And it was torturous, but it was worth it because everybody pitching in, giving ideas, giving their opinions makes the work sound much better. Right. Yes.
Right. So we're talking to Paul right now from Quetzalcoatl. I cannot get it. Here, I'm going to get it. Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl.
That's it.
Should I say it 3 times? Like it's called Quetzalcoatl. See, I better get it next time.
Next time you're going to say it right.
Otherwise, I'll just be all. You know what? I didn't have coffee this time around on purpose because I'm trying, keep that blood pressure down and all that stuff. Gotcha. So I think my brain's missing the
coffee.
The caffeine, the little pop up that I usually get. So Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
Paul from Quetzalcoatl. We miss all you other band members. We wish you were here, man. I know it's crazy times right now. Down on a lockdown again, but this ain't stopping us, Paul.
No, it's not.
They just came out with another full-length album, you guys. 12 songs. Rise of the People of the Sun. That is absolutely crazy. Now, let's hope I don't... Oh, Sochi. Sochi. They just released Sochi. Let's play it. Here we go.
Oh, I like your ring.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Cool.
While we're listening to this is Sochi, one of their brand new singles off their brand new full-length album they just released. I noticed your songs are really long also.
Some of them, yeah. And this album, the first one had a couple long ones too, but it just came out that way.
That's crazy.
Didn't order it. Didn't think about it. But I did. I was actually speaking to my wife about it. And I was like, I think some of our songs are way too long. And she was like, you think so? I was like, I don't know.
She didn't want to tell you.
She didn't want to tell like Mother
But if
Earth.
they're good.
Yeah.
If they're good, so what? It'll just play.
Yeah. I mean, if they're good, I think they are good. But it'd be cool to just give a little bit and keep people wanting more.
Yeah.
After the song's done.
I see. So Sochi, what does that actually mean? Anything?
Yeah. It's flower and nawat.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if did you ever meet any women named Sochi? I met growing up a lot of women named Sochi.
I think I have an aunt.
Oh, really?
A second, like our third cousin named Sochi.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've heard of Sochi, but they don't spell it. It's spelled, their song Sochi is spelled Xochitl. So we're talking straight up Aztec.
Right.
And I love this. I love all this.
Actually, our drummer was like, we're pronouncing it wrong. It's supposed to be Xochitl. Xochitl. And I'm like, but growing up, I grew up in LA. And for the last, for my high school years, I went to school in East LA. I actually went to Roosevelt High School in East LA.
Yeah.
And
you didn't mess around.
I didn't mess around. I met a couple of Sochis, and they all pronounced it like that, Sochi.
Sochi, and they spelled it like that? No, they didn't, huh?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, but I met, and some of them knew. They were like, "Oh, it's Aztec for flower." They knew what it meant, but that's when like more and more people started waking up to their roots, native roots.
I was just gonna tell you the whole, and I don't want to say trend because I just think it's a comeback. I started noticing a lot of Latinos naming their kids, and the spelling was this dialect. And you said it's
Nahuatl.
Nahuatl. So, so this is Sochi, spelled with an X. I like this rhythm.
This is cool, huh?
Yeah, I really do. I like it. This is one of my favorites. I'm glad you sent me these two because I'm like, oh, I like these. I wonder what the other album has in store.
Oh, man.
I'm excited. Quetzalcoatl in the house. Quetzalcoatl Band.
You got it down.
What kind of butcha am I? A butcha. That's what I'm at.
You know what? My daughter doesn't even speak a lot of Spanish.
Of course,
my oldest one. My youngest one, she speaks more Spanish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but my oldest daughter was like, man, Dad, you should have taught me more Spanish, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, on Facebook a while back, I saw this meme that had like Aztec people and then said, don't feel bad if you don't speak Spanish because we didn't speak it either.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that's when those Spaniards cruised on in and did everything. So Quetzalcoatl in the house. Paul, we're missing the other bandmates. They just released a 12, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, 12 songs. Second full album. You guys are not messing around.
We don't mess around.
They just released Sochi. Which we just heard, which was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And right now is a time for our giveaway. So This is exciting, you guys. Whole Life Soaps is so close by. And so I'm going to have to throw out this spiel right here. Whole Life Soaps located in Wrightwood, California. Whole Life Soaps are made from natural ingredients like shea butter and coconut oil. Their soaps won't dry your skin, which is so important right now. It's hot out there. I know I have like dry, flaky skin. It's so gross. And they smell great and they leave you feeling clean. Whole Life Soaps is also local. So when you purchase from Whole Life Soaps, you're supporting a family-owned business. And so try a bar from Whole Life Soaps today where they believe in great skincare. And remember, what you put onto your body is as important as what you put into it. So visit wholelifesoaps.com today. I want you to be a winner. You're not just going to get 1 bar of soap. They're so generous. They're going to give you 3 bars of soap, a pack of 3 lip conditioner, and some cream. Wholelifesoaps.com. Check out their website. They have amazing products. The winner, call 909-477-7321. Let me say it again. 909-477-7321. This is what we do. Did you know the kids do this now?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It makes sense, though, because of the cell.
So
I
next
just dated
time,
myself.
I dated myself, too. So how old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, you're young. I'm 47, buddy. Yeah, so give us a call, however old you are, 909-477-7321. You could be the winner. Or if you have a question for Paul. Now, this band is extremely busy. I interview bands, and I mean, your songs are long. They're amazing. 12.
Thank you. It's actually 14 songs. I made
14.
a mistake.
Oh
it's
my
14.
gosh. That even makes it even crazier.
Yes. Actually, my Anomaly was watching. He's like, dude, it's 14 songs.
It's 14.
You're right, Anomaly. It's 14 songs, bro.
Here we go. Let's see. Let me just make sure it's on. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in to Raw with April Duran. I'm here with Paul from Quetzalcoatl.
You got it.
Who am I speaking to?
Sam.
Hey, Sam. He's our original bass player.
Oh, Sam. How are you? Sam, I thought you said damn because I messed up the name.
Oh, no.
Hi, Sam.
No. Did I win?
You won, Sam. Thank you so much for tuning in. Woo! Here, let me do this. I love this. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sam. You just won 3 soaps from wholelifesoaps.com. They're local, buddy. Are you in the Inland Empire also?
Yeah, I grew up here.
Nice. What part?
Rialto, Ontario, Fontana, and San Bernardino.
He should have came. You're right down the street from me. I'm here located in Ontario. So, but you just won a prize from a local company, wholelifesoaps.com. Check out their website, you guys. Amazing products. So I will be giving you texting you actually after our show so I could grab your information. But before you leave us, do you have any questions for Paul? Anything?
Hi, Paul.
Hey, what's up, Sam? How you doing, brother?
Not much. I'm doing all right. I cut a tree. I'm just so psyched to see you on the show, man. It's an exciting time for Quetzalcoatl Band.
Yeah, you said it right.
Honestly, I'm so I'm so happy that the album's out. I think it sounds amazing. Like I'm honestly really proud of it. I think we did a great job.
You guys did an awesome job.
Paul?
Didn't you think for a moment there we were never going to get it done? It was forever, wasn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's some hard times.
You guys were in Chicano time. Was that bad of me to say?
That's what it was.
You know what that is, Sam? Do you know what Chicano time means?
Yeah, I know what Chicano time is.
Yeah.
He's on that time all the time.
Well, congratulations, Sam. I mean, that's for the album. I mean, for you guys to create such an amazing long album with long songs. I mean, Latinos don't mess around.
April's hooked on the long songs. The long songs.
I swear, Mother Earth, that's almost like 10 minutes long. No, just kidding.
It is. That way you can put it on and go around the world.
Yeah. Wash your car, clean the house, have the awesome long song on. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, thank you, Sam, so much for tuning in. I'll be texting you, and you have a wonderful evening. Stay safe out there.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. And there you go. That was Sam, the original bass player.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Very cool. So he's a winner of Whole Life Soaps. Check it out. Now, we're not done. We're not done with this band. So Rise of the People of the Sun, second full-length album, and the work behind it. I know we kind of touched on that a little bit, but what was, give me one success story and one challenge story that just pops up.
Challenging because we started recording the album at a time when the band was kind of, we didn't know if it was going to keep going, to be honest. At least I felt, I don't know, because we had a couple of members drop out. For some,
but that's normal.
It's normal.
It's like a relationship, right?
It's like a relationship. And we were like, some other members were like, maybe we should just call it, man, because it's only like, it was like, it went from a big band to like only a couple of people. And with the Latin stuff, you need a lot of people to make
You need
noise.
A whole familia,
right? So, but I was like, nah, man. We just did the album. We just came back from tour. It would be such a disappointment if we just let it all go for nothing.
Heck yeah, you can't do that.
We need to keep going. And thankfully, I just had that mentality of we're gonna keep playing no matter what. Eventually, other musicians are gonna come.
You had that grit,
or some of the old. Sometimes it happens, like relationship. You get back together.
You totally get back.
So and that happened. Like with Sam too. He's always not far. He's come down and play with us, Sam.
Come down.
But so that happened, and we went through a couple of changes, but it was very challenging to get the album started with the limited amount of people and the commitment level not really being there. But the positive thing about it is that I ended up meeting my next door neighbor, and his name's Fred. Fred, if you're out there, I love you, brother. He's now our sound guy.
Whoa!
He goes by DJ Fade. He does his own mixes and DJs and does.
Did you know that he was? So you must have known he was in the music industry.
No,
he was a DJ.
No,
you never heard his music, like playing. Because I know this whole neighborhood knows that my John plays drums, right?
Right.
But nothing on your end, huh?
No. Well, I kind of did. But I didn't. Never heard anything. My wife mentioned she bumped into his wife one day, and she was like, she says that her husband plays music, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then one day, when we were getting together at my place to record something, he saw I guess he was leaving or coming back from somewhere, and he saw the musicians coming into my house,
and he was like,
he was like, what's going on? And he was like, he started talking to him. You guys play? He came over. He's like, hey, can I just watch you guys record? I was
how
like,
cool.
All right, cool. He came in, and then he told me I have my own studio too, and we just started hugging each other. We were like, hey, we're the same mind. Then he heard our music, and he's like, do you guys need a sound guy? So I was like, you guys need a sound guy, like a professional guy going with you guys to do the sound for you.
What?
And I was like, oh, dang. Well,
of course, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's been with us ever since. As a matter of fact, his son helped record he recorded our last video, Mother Earth.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very nice, which is also a new release. They just released that, so check out. We're going to share with you the socials. You guys are on Facebook. You're on Instagram.
Right.
You're on YouTube.
Right. Where you have a YouTube channel, Quetzalcoatl Band. On Instagram, we're Banda Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl Band. We should pop up. We're on Twitter under Quetzalcoatl Rock. Instead of CK at the end, just the K.
Okay.
Quetzalcoatl Rock on Twitter. And then on Facebook, Quetzalcoatl Music.
And it's so easy because, there aren't very many names that start with Q. So all you have to do is punch in the first 2-3 letters, and all of a sudden Quetzalcoatl pops up. Quetzalcoatl Band.
It actually does.
Yeah, you're right. So you guys picked a great name. So that's crazy. So you're like a awesome band that has their own sound guy. You guys just go here and there. And
it just happened to happen. I'm the kind of person that feels like you don't meet people just because. You meet people for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Everything happens. It gets aligned for you to meet people. And there's something positive that's going to come out of it. Even though, even in relationships, right? You're in a relationship and it doesn't work out. But if you really think about it, there's something that you should have taken away with you from that relationship.
Oh, yeah. No,
something
you take away a lot.
Learned, right?
All the good and some bad.
Yeah, you're like,
but
they
then
did
you learn.
this, but I did this too. So you kind of learn, and then hopefully, as you get older, you get in new relationships, you kind of learn how to navigate and be like, hey.
And not make those mistakes again.
If I was 23, I would say this stupid thing, but I'm not 23 anymore.
Yeah.
I'm 43. So I'm going to act differently.
That's why I noticed a lot of times when I'm interviewing singers or bands or bands, and I could tell they're very hesitant on telling me, well, it didn't work out with these people. And I'm thinking, you're in bands, and I know it's like a relationship. It's going to work or it's not going to work,
Right.
So, and like you said, you take away the good stuff, hopefully, and you learn, and then you learn from the bad stuff too. So yeah, if you're in a band and it didn't happen or it didn't work out, stop feeling bad about it.
Just move on and
just
remain
move on.
friends. That's what we've done. We've learned to remain friends.
Yeah.
And that love, especially if they were there from the get-go, there's a reason they were there from the get-go.
Exactly.
And they're still going to have a special place for the band and the music and what you guys created at that particular moment in time.
Especially for Quetzalcoatl.
But I was looking for Wandering Films. That's the name of the production company that
did your
recorded
music
our
video.
Yeah.
For
Mother Earth.
For Mother Earth. Okay,
Yes.
Well, we're talking about Mother Earth right now. Now, this song is awesome. They also just released another music video. Like I said, this band doesn't mess around. You guys.
No, this song is long.
This song is long. I wasn't going to say that because I kept saying it, but here we go.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a didgeridoo. The big long wooden thing.
I know what that is, but wait. Say it again.
Didgeridoo.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. This is Mother Earth. Such variety.
That's what everybody says.
Love it.
You guys have so many things going on.
Yeah, it's like a candy store. It's just like all these things coming at you.
Yeah, that's what initially our sound guy said, because he usually does hip hop and rap, and he's like, you guys have so many instruments, so many things going on. It's crazy.
I love it.
Under mountains, under skies, in the rain, through the air, there within.
Who's the female vocalist?
For this particular track, we invited some very talented vocalists. There's Azul Quetzal. She does usually reggae and stuff like that. She's usually in a band called Azul Quetzal in the J Tones.
Wow.
They're also from the area. We also got the help from Elvia Cadena. She's a soloist vocalist. She actually just released 2 new singles. I'm going to tell her about you because I'm sure she would be a great guest for your show.
Well, all the bands out there.
All the bands
especially
out there.
From the IE.
Yeah. Elvia Cadena, and then Ralph Nervous is the male vocalist that also lends his vocals. And then this rap here, that's Anomaly Productive rapping.
This is like a mosh pit rap kind of little piece right here, right?
Yeah.
Talk about Katrina, the event at the Vortex that's coming up.
Yeah, we have an event at the Vortex coming up. It actually got pushed back.
I actually went there to the Vortex.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was different. I went there because I was going to do a Rag House event 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it's cool. The only thing is parking.
Oh, yeah.
Parking's limited, guys, so make sure you get there early.
Yeah, it's called the Katrina the event.
Okay.
And actually it was supposed to be in July, but it got pushed till October 3rd.
Excellent. Okay, good.
October 3rd is the new date. The show, I believe, is going to start at 8 o'clock. And also another band that's going to play, that's also part, and I got to mention this to you. We just formed our own record label.
Nice.
Obsidian Rising Records.
Awesome.
And
Congratulations.
Thank you. Along with us, Quetzalcoatl Band, there's another band named Alma Libre, and another band named Héroes del Sol. So it's a 3-band label at this moment. So we're all usually networking and lifting us through to move forward in this business.
That show's going to be off the hook because all of you are kind of in the same realm a little bit as far as genre a little bit. And so, and it's Latino. So that's going to be, and it's right there. The Vortex is located right there. I think it's a little on the outskirts of downtown LA, right?
Yeah. Right. Have you ever heard of Mariachi Divas?
Yeah.
They're going to be playing that event as well.
Are you kidding me?
No, they are.
Wait a minute. Mariachi Divas from the East Coast? From New York?
I
There's
don't know.
probably a couple of them
There's
now.
a couple of them. I don't know, but the manager of the event, the one that's managing the event,
my
he told
God,
me
regardless.
they're going to be there, and he goes, they're pretty big, so it's going to be very exciting. And then they're going to have all the Catrinas with the makeup and everything, so it's going to be really off the hook.
I want one of those outfits. I swear, I would just cruise around Victoria Gardens or, the beach with one of those mariachi outfits. Those girls look badass in them, too. I mean, guys.
Yeah.
Those outfits are amazing. So Mariachi Divas at this event. And you could jump on your socials and check out the date. Change October 3rd, the Vortex. Check it out. It's off the offskirts of downtown LA.
Yeah.
So we're listening to Mother Earth right now.
And it's still going.
I'm going to be asleep tonight. And it's still going to be good. I'll be like wiping down after you leave, cooking dinner, and it'll still be going. But that's okay, because listen.
Yeah.
Let's see who's talking to us on Facebook. We have Elvia. She said, "Saludos, hermanos."
Yeah.
Paul Ramirez said, "Thanks." This is a cool part here. How cute. Sam said, "Right on." He goes, "I want the soap."
He sure did.
Cute.
Go take a shower, bro.
What is it? Go wet your mollera?
Yeah.
My grandma used to say, "Go wet your mollera." Oh my goodness. I'll try
I haven't heard that word in forever.
Go wet your mollera.
Mollera,
Yeah,
your
because
mollera.
every time we went by a body of water, my grandma would be nervous that we were going to get sick if we didn't wet our mollera.
Yeah,
See,
it's
only
funny.
Chicanos know that kind of stuff, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a lot of people saying comments here, man. They love you. You guys are doing good, huh?
Hey, everybody. I love you guys, too. Everybody in the band loves you. Thank you for all your support. We appreciate everybody that's supported us in any which way, whether you bought our record, whether you checked our video on YouTube, whether you came to our show, whether you've opened your doors to us as to be guests.
Absolutely.
You guys we wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. So priority number one is always showing love to all our fan base, friends, family members, etc.
Absolutely. Yes. And you totally jumped it, because I was going to say, any shout outs at the end? There's your shout outs.
I had to throw that out there because, this last video, you did hit it on the head. We had a lot of people in it.
A lot of people. I said
it wouldn't happen.
Well, John was like, who are those people? I go, I guess family, fans, just everybody who's friends. That video is cool.
We had also the Aztec dancers on there.
Yes.
We had Xochitl Quetzal, Connie Gutierrez, and Peter. They're the Aztec dancers that came. Thank you very much for coming down and performing for us, and they blessed the event for us.
That's so cool.
It was awesome. And our sound guy, Fred, was in the video.
Very cool.
And we had a lot of
You didn't
people.
invite me.
Sorry, April. Next one.
Jeez,
You're going to be on the next
man.
one. You're going to be
Just
on the
kidding.
next one.
And this is a cool part. I used to play them, and I still work at Hot 1039, the FM station out in San Bernardino, California. They took away my local artist spotlight, though. I used to promote and play
It's just
unsigned
temporary.
singers and bands. Well, I'm doing it here now, Raw
There
with
you
April
go.
Duran. So I missed it. But we played you guys on
You
that
sure did.
station. And they have all the part-timers home right now. But I will be live tomorrow on Hot 1039's Instagram. Do you see this bad little plug I'm throwing in right now
No,
for
do
your
it.
interview?
Do it.
At 5 o'clock, Hot 1039 Instagram. I'll be going live with Santiago. We're going to be talking. So Hot 1039 I'm still part of. That's where I first heard of Quetzalcoatl. And I
You
played
got
your
it.
music.
You said it. You said it.
Woo! That's right.
Where's your
What's
your
up?
claps?
What's
You got to do
up?
your claps.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. There it is.
Yes, you did it. It just flew off the tongue.
Thank God.
There it is.
I would be a bad Mexican if I didn't get it towards the end. They just released a brand new album. Go ahead and tell us all about it.
Rise of the People of the Sun has got 14 tracks in it. It's like a trip. If you listen to the whole album, we kind of wanted to do it like back in the day where they had like albums that took you to all kinds of different, like a concept album. Mm-hmm. So it opens up with a native beat, and our friend Xochitl Quetzal, Connie Gutierrez, does spoken open cut on there, and it introduces you to the culture, takes you to Sochi, and then you go through all kinds of points that we touch. We touch on politics, we touch on culture, we touch on art, we touch on happy feelings, and not so happy feelings. So, and then at the end of the album, it brings you back up where you began. It goes like in a cycle. So it's a whole work of art where you can go into the depths of Chicano culture, and then out at the other one, and you're like, hey, I understand you guys better.
Yeah, because we've been around for quite some time now, especially out here in Southern California. I see your wife. Love you. That is so cute. By the way, I said, where's your wife? You should have brought her next time. I know it's crazy times right now. Congrats, guys, by Carlos and so many others. Carlos saying, yeah. So where can we find you guys? Where are you on your socials? I know we already said it, but let's say it again.
Say it again. You go to YouTube, and you're right. You can just put Ketz, and it'll pop up.
Just a Q, actually. Because nobody really uses it except for Q-tip.
Right. Yeah. Quetzalcoatl Band on YouTube channel, and our page comes up. You can see many of our live shows, excerpts.
Your new videos.
New videos. Everything's there. You can go to Facebook. Facebook, we're under Quetzalcoatl Music. You can go to Obsidian Records on Facebook, and there's information there on us as well. You can go to Instagram. You can put either Quetzalcoatl Band or Banda Quetzalcoatl. It's the same thing. You'll hit us right away. And you can also go to Twitter, Quetzalcoatl Rock with the K at the end. So those are all the social media sites for now.
They don't mess around. There's songs right here. It's so Latino. Everything's like big and just like family, and it makes me feel good.
There you go.
I'm going to go to that event October 3rd at the Vortex. Google Vortex. It's out in LA, kind of on the outskirts of downtown LA. It's going to be an awesome show. What mariachi divas on top of that whole mix. Man, I'm going to just throw on that outfit and kind of blend in with them and try to be a musician.
I know.
Kidding.
No, but that you're gonna get. I mean, if you've never really been engulfed by Latino culture or Chicano culture, you're gonna get Latin rock and mariachi.
That's awesome.
It can't get better than that.
And you know what's so cool about it is there's going to be so much love, because that's all I get from my friends who are different. Caucasian, Black, Cuban, they go, oh, I go to the Chicano get-togethers and there's tons of food and tons of love. I'm like, yeah, that's where it's all about.
Yep.
So make sure you check out Quetzalcoatl, the brand new album. And they have so much going on. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming.
Thank you, April. Appreciate it. You're always the best. Before we go, I just want to give you props. You always do so much for the community. Everywhere you go, you're always so busy. I see you in media. You're either working, doing something else. Did this Rag House Media, helping push female artists. You're always busy, always doing. And one thing I just want to throw out there, any artist, anybody that has a dream, it's possible. Just go out and do it. Don't sit and think much about it, because you're not going to do it that way. But get up, go out, meet people, network, set your best foot forward, and things will start happening. They may not happen from one day to the next, but they will.
Won't.
She's an example.
They will, and you'll even have your downtimes where you stop and you wonder, what the hell am I actually doing this for? And then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing it for.
Right.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Will you please do me the honor and sign my banner?
Absolutely. Let's use purple.
Excellent. Quetzalcoatl in the house. Paul, we miss you, other band members. Make sure you check them out on their socials. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for tuning in to Raw with April Duran as I interview singers and bands from all around the world. Peace.
Thank you, April.
Thank you.